Hello everyone, happy Halloween. This is Austin behind Wasp Hunter, and in this video I'm going to give you an update on my Wasp's collection. So let's get started. So I'll start right here on the wall. So these are a few mud dauber nests that I found here. And remember, I put the city and the state I find them in on the bag. So I got a couple Oregon pipe mud dauber nests in here, and just a regular mud dauber one. Yeah, it's a big one too. And here on my shelf, these are a few Polistes metricus paper wasp nests that I found recently. This one I actually did a video of myself removing one time, so you can go check that video out. It's actually in the description below. I'll put it there. And this one I also removed in a video. And this one's cool because it has a potter wasp nest built on it. So this is 2 wasp nests in one. Yeah. And this one I really like. This is a pretty cool nest. I didn't do a video on this one. I didn't do a video on myself removing this one. But yeah, this is a Polistes metricus paper wasp nest. And it kind of looks like a shoe. Yeah. This was in a light socket on a gazebo. That was by a playground. I found this one there. Yep. And here I'm collecting energy drink cans. I'm displaying on my shelf here. And that back there, that's a rock that has barnacles on it. And I found that at the beach in Washington State. Yeah, I found that a long time ago. And here's some starfish. I bought these. Well, actually, my parents bought these for me in Port Aransas, Texas, which is the beach in Texas. And that's a clam I got for my birthday one time. Okay, well, let's not go into detail on all this. This is a wasp collection update. Okay. And these are a bunch of wasp nests I found in different states, like when I was moving. Some of those I found in Utah, some I found in New Mexico, and some I found in Washington State, and some I found in Texas. And that's one I removed on my house, and I did a video on that one time. See? And I glued the dead wasps on it too. That's a guinea wasp nest. And these are all European paper wasp nests. And I found all these in Washington State, where I used to live. Yep. Okay, and over here, this is a hermit crab shell I found in Texas at the beach, in Port A. And here's a mud dauber nest I found in Texas at my uncle's house. And here's a few wasp nests I found at a rehab center in Texas. And here's a couple ones. There's a tiny one in there and a big one. That tiny one I found at an elementary school I used to go to in Texas. And that one I found in somebody's house. And here's a couple Oregon mud dauber nests I found here. And here's a container that I filled up with corks, wine bottle corks. And over here, these are some more Polistes metricus paper wasp nests. I put them in this pepper container. So yeah, it's a nice decoration for my desk. This is the desk I record my origami videos on. Alright, let's go over here. Here's another wasp nest I found in Texas. And I found it at that same rehab center that I found those other ones at. And this is a pretty interesting looking nest too. Look how big the cells are compared to my finger. It was already dead when I removed it anyway, so I don't know what kind of wasps are on that. But I imagine they were probably pretty big. And here's a tiny one that I found in Texas. I found this one at a pump house by a swimming pool. And here's some cicadas. These are all scissor grinder cicadas. We got a female there and a male. And here's some yellow jackets. So this side is eastern yellow jackets. And I got a queen here too. And these are all southern yellow jackets. And I got some queens here too. Yep. And here's a couple yellow jackets. These are 2 different species. The one on the left is an eastern one, and the one on the right is a southern. And I drew it on there too. And these are all southern yellow jackets here. Southern yellow jackets are my favorite species of yellow jackets. Okay, and right here, this I actually found at the pool that I used to work at. This is a leafcutter bee nest. So I don't know exactly what this is, but this is on the ground. I think it's some kind of fruit or something that came from a tree. And a leafcutter bee used to live in there, in that hole. And look, if you look inside too, you can see some yellow and purple in there, which I guess the bee was using. Yeah, and this is actually one of the leaves it was using too. So I glued it on there. Yeah, this is a pretty cool find. I like this one. And that's where I'm displaying it. And there's some more quirks. There's a giant pine cone. I found that in Washington State a long time ago. And over here, gotta get on my bed here. These are some guinea wasp nests that I found in Texas. And I found these at the Cove City Park. And I have a lot of memories there too. That's where I used to live when I was little too, Gobbers Cove. And I used to love going to the city park. Yep, so I found all these nests this year there. And here's some bees and wasps. These 5 here are carpenter bees. And they look a lot like bumblebees, except their abdomen, they're bald and they're black. That's a Polistes metricus paper wasp. And that's a mud arbor wasp. There's a honeybee next to it. And an eastern yellow jacket. And these are southern yellow jackets. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And actually, believe it or not, I have way more nests than this. But I have them all boxed up because if I keep them all out, it's going to make a stench in this room. And I don't want that to happen. So I actually have the box in here. See? This is actually where I keep all the rest of my nests. I have them all boxed up in here. So I think the day I get my own house or something, I'll probably display them all. And I'll show them all in a video. But yeah. But this is a good collection I have in here already. Oh, I forgot about this guy over here. This is another Polistes metricus paper wasp nest. And I actually removed that one when it was active. And I glued the wasps on it too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I might put that in my... I think whenever I get a car, I might display that in my car. So yeah. And I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Well, let me just look around my room, make sure I didn't miss any. And it looks like I didn't. Okay. Well, I hope you guys like this video, and make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Alright, happy Halloween. Oh, and I got one more nest to show y'all. I forgot about this one here. This is that Eastern Underground Yellow Jacket nest that I removed in that video I did recently, and it's in the description. So yeah. So when I dug it up, the layers broke apart, but then I glued them back together. And yeah, oh, looks like a queen right there already hatched. Yeah, I'll go release her outside so she can build a new colony somewhere that I'll probably dig up in the future. And yeah, it's a pretty good sized nest. I like this one a lot. And I'm going to keep freezing this nest so that way it doesn't get rotten, it doesn't mold. And yeah, alright, hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys later.